one and all. I am Mrs. K. Sunitha, working as Assistant Professor in St. Martin's Engineering College Mechanical Department. I am going to deal automation in manufacturing in this semester. So let us discuss the topic flexible assembly systems. We all know that there are different types of automation, and we have already learned what are the classification of automation. Okay, there are three types of classification. One is fixed automation, programmable and flexible automation. And we know what is flexible. What is flexibility? Flexibility in automation is it is used for medium variety and mid volume. Medium variety and medium or mid volume production. Okay, and here in this assembly system we are using flexible assembly system. That means the assembly is carried out by using flexible automation. Okay, in this flexible automation we use CNC machines are used. CNC and also DNC. We know the difference between NC, CNC and DNC. Now coming to CNC, here there will be a program which will be fed into the computer. Okay, and this program will be developed by a programmer and also by computer. Both combinedly they will develop the program. Programmer will give certain inputs like geometric specifications, and also in sometimes they will also give specifications like speed and feed to the computer. Depending upon these input data, the system will read and understand and develop the program as per the given geometrical description. And we all know what is DNC. And here in this CNC, one machine, one computer will control one machine. Okay, with the given program or with the inserted whatever program we are feeding into the computer, in CNC machine it will control the actions of the machine too, and it can only control one machine. So we can say here one machine, one computer. But whereas in DNC, one computer can control so many number of machines. Okay, one computer will control n number of machines. It will control all the actions of the machine tools which are connected to that computer. This one computer is linked to several number of machines. Okay, n number of machines we can say. And this computer will have large memory storage. Okay, large memory storage. With the help of this large memory storage or large memory, it will be able to control n number of machine tools. Okay, this is the difference between CNC and DNC, and both can be used in flexible assembly systems. Okay, now coming to the next, and here this CNC, they have improved the CNC mechanism. Okay, improved CNC mechanism. How? They have developed one unit or one component which is known as adaptive control. What is this adaptive control? The adaptive control, we can say it is a feedback system. We can call this adaptive control as a feedback system which will be able to correct the speed and feed rates by reading or by measuring the output variables. Now, in CNC machine, you must be having one doubt. This CNC also will control the actions of the machine. Here, once the program is fed, as per the given program only, the machine will work. Okay, but if you want to modify anything during the process of the manufacturing, then we need to stop the machine, and then a programmer will come and he does the required changes, and then he will again start the machine and the process will be carried out. Whereas if we are using adaptive control in CNC mechanism, then this adaptive control will automatically change, correct speed and feed rates as per the requirements. So we can call this adaptive control as a logical extension of CNC mechanism. Okay, and here coming to this adaptive control will have will function in three different ways. Okay, what is the function of adaptive control? Functions of adaptive control. This adaptive control, the first function of this adaptive control is modification. Okay, decision function, logic function and modification function. What is this decision function? In this decision function, the adaptive control will read the current process. It will understand the existing process and it will see whether we can improve certain parameters, what type of output variables we can vary and get the efficiency. Okay, get higher efficiency. To get or to achieve higher efficiency, what type of parameters can be varied. Okay, it will study the existing or current process. Okay, and it will do some logical reasoning. It will give us the logical reasoning and it will decide, okay, what type of parameters to be or what type of variables to be needed to be improved or varied. Okay, that is also known as modification. Okay, it will modify and after modification it will implement those parameters. Okay, these are the three functions of the adaptive control. And this adaptive control is classified into two different types. One is ACC and the next one is ACO. What is ACC? ACC is adaptive control constraints. Okay, here when we are talking about constraints, the constraints, what type of constraints we have? If there is a constraint depending upon the workpiece, related to workpiece and tool. Okay, we need to protect the tool and also workpiece. Okay, the workpiece should not get damaged and also the tool should not get deflected or it should also be protected. Okay, the both things we need to consider. So we need to look into this constraint. What does it mean is if we know this the function of the adaptive control is to correct the speed and the feed as per the requirement. Okay, so whenever they are increasing the speed or feed, we should keep in mind so that the workpiece or tool should not get damaged. Okay, so these are the constraints it will look into and it will change or modify the given parameters. And we can take the example of turning operation. If you consider this turning example, in turning there is a need to, in turning we will remove the material. So MRR, what is MRR? Material removal rate. We should keep in mind what is the material removal rate should be high. If you take one hard metal, okay, hard material, then the material removal rate should be high. Okay, whenever we are manufacturing process is carried out by conventional machining process, the speed and feed rates will be constant. But if you are taking automation and also using adaptive control, this adaptive control will measure the parameters, okay, and also it will do the necessary required correction is made. Okay, so students, thank you. Let us continue in the next class. Thank you.